Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Hydroneer, or the Chaos as we always like to call it. It is chaotic here on the channel. It is chaotic here at our dig site. Now, I did let things run a little bit. We did a little bit of, a little bit of tweaking too while we were here by ourselves between episodes. And I've decided on my plan. So here's how we're gonna have it set up. Thus far, this is the scheme. So I'm going to go and we're going to go get another pipe here, and we're going to set ourselves up for running things off this way and along here. I think it's the best thing to do is oh, look at those broken already. I think it's the best thing to do. I think it's a good solid use of the space, because we're not really going to stay on this dig site for a super long time. But what I do want to do is set up the dig site so that it is, capable of running and getting us some resources. So we're going to separate everything off. We're going to do, the classic iron, gold, collodium, and core stone. And then probably actually there we'll do the hard stone. And then all of the gems too. And we'll cut the gems. And so what we need is, sorry, I might be bouncing around a little bit too much already, but what we need is we need to shut off the system and take some of that so we can make a little bit more cash. And so that involves some hand sorting, and perhaps I should have done that by myself, but you're doing it with me now because this is how the cookie crumbles, okay? So let's just temporarily shut this system off and just let that finish up for a second. Okay, great. And now we're going to just take the pan, and over here we go. Now, one thing is I'm realizing I don't have enough pans. I don't have enough stuff. So we're going to hope for the best and use one of these to collect whatever it is that we're smelterino in here, whatever we're gathering. And oh, I forgot. Yep. There's energy juice in there. There you go. Okay. So right here, let's put this down. That should be okay. So we got big plans today. And the scheme is scheming and the plans are planning. Let me throw one of those in there. Gold ore, perfect. Come with me. Gold ore is the sortable. And is that gold? No, it's hardstone. Give me gold, please. Can we see gold? Nope. Can we see gold? Gold. Good enough. It's not that bad. We didn't make it didn't go horribly. There we go. So yeah, I'm thinking actually one of the top things I should be doing is getting myself some more cash and getting myself some more pans. That I feel like is kind of the next step. Also, I want to keep things clean and clear without wasting money. So I think what we'll do is we'll get a magnet as well, so that we can pull out all the resources that we hid and all the resources that we've accidentally dropped and all that fun stuff, and really focus on keeping things clean, clear, and make that money that we're supposed to make. Let's just do that. I love how the bars sit inside of one another. Didn't mean to do that. Game, stop it. What is the value on this bad boy? How is it that we've made the same amount of money? Clearly I ran the systems for the same amount of time, which is really funny. Okay, so you're disappointing me here, game. How dare you? The game it's disrespecting. It's disrespecting as always. So let's do this. Let's sort out the iron next, and then I think that'll kind of be suitable for my plans. That did not go in there. Let's try again. Nope, still didn't go in. Okay. So do you need to be farther away, or do you need to be closer? There we go. Alright. Give me bucket and dump bucket. Amazing. Only very minimal mess. That's what we like to see. Very minimal mess indeed. So, you know what? That'll probably be fine, right? Perfect. Okay, great. Great. So, now that we've got the the crucible filled up here. Let's just sit that there, and let's decide what let's make an axe, and we're gonna sell it, and we're gonna make a bunch of money with it. That is the scheme. We always do it this way. That's how we get it done. And thinking to really like to get those extra 5,000 scout tokens by finishing that boy up. That would be really lovely, but I don't realistically think we're gonna do that today. It would be nice, but it's just a dream. It's just a dream that we'll eventually get to at some point in time. Now, this is running good. Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch more pans, or actually, Crucible, come to me for a second. If I put you down right here, just no, not there, just right there, would you actually take the stuff? Probably not if you're gonna roll like that. That might be too far. So we might have to use pans, and the pans can sit closer, right? Yeah, okay. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. If that's what we need to do, listen, if we have to use pans instead of crucibles, that's all right. Okay, so we got ourselves our axe. Let's go to New Glade and sell that off, and then see if we can buy anything else for this system over in the other town. Hello, Mr. Jeweler Man, good sir. Take my axe. Oh. Buy my axe. Don't take my axe. Give me cash. 3,400 buckaroos combined with our 300 buckaroos is 3,700 buckaroos. Look at us go. So we just need to not bonk things. We're gonna run over to that other town, Bursville. Is that what it's called? Burville. It's called Burville. Okay, we're gonna run over there, but just before we do, don't go too far. Just before we do, we're gonna just drop this off, and I'm going to quickly buy the magnet stick because it's become very clear that we need that. So let's do that. Magnet stick, come with me. And then as well, let's just double check anything else I need. Oh, we'll buy the logic keypad as suggested. I'll buy that. And a couple pans. Let's just grab the pans while we're here because we're gonna need those too. We always need them, you know. We need those extra pans. It'll be helpful to have so many. There, we'll buy 5 extra pans, 60 bucks, reasonably priced. If I put a pan in a pan, can I lift the pans? No. All right. Well, it's fine. Okay, so we've got our money, we've got our pans, we've got our magnet stick, and our keypad. And now we're gonna head off to Burville. We're heading off to Burville to check out the other things that we need. Collect them, purchase them, buy them. We've made it to the shop. And now we got 3,000 bucks. So a little bit of stuff here. Let's buy some tea pipes. Oh, okay, I wasn't close enough. We're gonna load up the truck and then. Oh, that's a dangy idea. Let's just do that. Okay, that's better. So we're gonna load up the truck first, and then we'll buy it. Actually, that's easier. So a couple of they're frost pipes, which is fun. But I need a couple of the teas. We're gonna take obviously a bunch of straight stretches as well. They're kind of important in this instance because all of the conveyors are going to be going on these, and you know, at some point in time we will need some extra loops, but we're not gonna be buying too much. I'll buy maybe 2 turns just in case. I don't even think I really need any, but just in case I will buy the elbows because we always just want to make sure we've got everything we need. Now let's do a little bit of math here. I'm gonna grab extra straight pipes because it'll be fine if I've got some spares, and I can always scrap them here if needed. Now we've got the following situation. I need at least 2 of these. 1 and 2. And how much money are we at? 600. Okay, we're doing fine. And then we want more left conveyors. So I'm thinking I've put 2 in. I think I had another 1 or 2. If I've got a spare, it's okay. And so we need 1 for iron, 1 for gold, 1 for core stone, 1 for collodium, 1 for the hard stone. So we're up to 5. And then we need 1 for every crystal. But I don't know if all of them are here. So that's all also up to 5. So what I'll do is I will buy... If I just buy 5 of them, let's just say I buy 5 more. That'll probably be fine. Could buy 6, so that's 3. How much money do I have? Okay. 4. 5. We'll just buy 6. Then we'll be, you know, we'll be good. And we've got them for later. I did get a centralizer hook, and I did already buy a gem polisher. Logic saw, so it breaks them down to a desired size. But my question is, with this running, does it also? I'll buy it. Actually, we'll just buy it because we can make it work. I'm also going to take another one of these, and we don't need these yet, but we will. So I'm just going to buy a right conveyor. I think a right is all I need. Let's buy a right and a left, just in case. There'll be spares, you know, there'll be spares. Because we're going to need to make that thing go to the right after if we're unsatisfied. If we are dissatisfied, sorry, well, improper. And I think that's good. We use... Oh, shit. That's too much. I can't do it. Can't be done. Can't be done. Straight conveyor. Goodbye. You were too much money. So, how much were you? Is this my problem? Nope, that was 300. I would like to keep that, actually. I didn't realize I went over my money. I will leave some of these behind. I have spent all of my money, 44. So, we abandoned a couple of things, but that's okay. I do just want that. We left behind a few of the spares, so a good $2,000 worth of stuff that we wanted to buy but couldn't, and that's okay. It's all right. I'll survive. I'm upset about it, but I'll survive. Now onwards, back to the home, so we can set this up properly and have it sorting extra well, and put smiles on our lovely little faces. We are back, and oh boy, it's a good thing I bought the magnet. Now, let's set us up here. Let's put all the... We'll take everything out. Don't worry, we're not going to make a huge mess. I promise that. And you can judge by the end of the episode if I've lied to you or not, because we all know how this works. I say I'm not going to make a huge mess, and then I always make a huge mess. It's pretty consistent. I'm pretty consistent at lying to you, and I'm sorry about that. I do my best, but here we go. Let's get these going. Now, I just need to put down some of these pipes, and everything will be fine and dandy. Those are both broken. Thankfully, they break at the same time, so it's always easy to repair them. This thing hasn't really broken ever. I've usually just repaired it just kind of intermittently, sometime between them after I'll go and repair it, but that's usually how it goes. So for this, we're going to continue on sorting these. So putting these down. Let me take... Oh no, you're in the right spot. That's okay. You can stay there. It's the next pipe that I'm going to need to set up. And you are a little special friend. I'm going to just put you over here with these. You should not be over here. Let's put you down here. We've got the magnet stick as well, which we'll use in a minute. But, okay, so hammer. I need a hammer. Let's just bonk everything that's going to be staying. All of it gets bonked. Every single piece. Okay, so that's all of the sorting for the standardized materials, all the originals. And then we're going to put in a spacer, basically, is what this is going to be. And then we're gonna be sorting more stuff. So the things that we're sorting next, we don't need the T. Things that we're sorting next are the hardstone and the energy crystals, and then we've got ourselves another spacer is the plan, and on that we're going to be putting in the gems and stuff. Now I'm not dumb. I'm not doing this again the way that I did it in the last game. That shit's getting sorted. I am not dealing with that under any circumstances. Am I having them be stupid like that again, because it was chaos. But they fixed the game though, so that when you pick up the pan, it's not quite as big of an issue. But I don't trust. You know, I don't trust. So let's put this down now, and give me this as well. Get on there. Perfect. So hardstone energy crystals, because they're both kind of irrelevant. And then a little confused about the gems. I thought I had myself situated here, but seemingly I didn't buy enough straight. So, I mean, I could cheat the system and do this if I really wanted. And I may do that, or I might run them this way just because I want to do less bad. Let's just... Yeah, because I want to be able to drive in. It doesn't need to be in a huge straight line. And did I buy an extra? I didn't buy the extra piece that I needed, but it's okay. I don't think I need it right at this moment. Turn right, that's okay. And then we have another left sorter. Again, we'll fix it. We will, because I don't want to deal with it like this the whole time. And actually, I need to fix it right now. No, never mind. You know what? We're not going to do this. We're not even going to bother. That's going to be too much stupid for me too fast. I refuse. We will put in just a regular pan. Hello. I probably shouldn't have taken that one, but we'll put in a regular pan right here at the end, and it can take the gems, and it will take cut gems. I didn't realize you had gems in you. Go over here. All right, let's resolve this mess. Okay, so we've got ourselves sorted out a little bit here, and we're moving on to the final stages. So we've got all the pans set up. We got that kind of set up. We're missing core stone, and this works. I was gonna say we're missing core stone and glodium, but there we go. We'll sort that out. And for some reason, I thought we had bought the gem cutter, but I guess maybe we didn't because we didn't have enough money. And that's okay. That's all right. But we've got to turn the system off for a second. Quiet now. So the system's just off now. You can go in here for fun for later. And we're going to pull everything out. We're going to take it all here, and we're actually just going to mix everything in the same pan. So if we crash the game, we crash the game with this beautiful little pan here, and we're going to use our magnet stick to collect all of the mess from everywhere. And what I'm wondering too is if I take you, let's actually grab this new bucket. If I put you in here, does that count as having been added to the pan now? I don't know. Oh, it does. Oh. See, before when we used to do it, it didn't count. I'm so pleased with the developers of the game putting in things that they... Come on, we all know that people wanted that. We all know that that's what we all wanted to do when putting all of the rocks and ground materials in a bucket, is have them sort like that. That is... Get in there. Perfect. See? So much easier to clean up a mess now. Oh my gosh, hats off to you. What is it, foul ball? Good job. Good job. Now, let me just run around and clean up the rest of the mess, and we'll be back once we've got that sorted. Okay, so I set it all up. It's all good to go. We put in the right thing here, and actually, so I was gonna put a straight one here, but I realized I could just put the one that's going to have to be here eventually here. So here it is. And the system set up, I put a little pile of gems and whatnot there. So we're going to turn this bad boy back on, and let's take a look and see how it does. Beautiful. It's doing a phenomenal job already, sorting all of the garbage and all of the goods. Fantastic. And if we ever have a mess, we can easily pick it up and throw it in there, and that is lovely. So now we've got a system that's sorting itself out, and all we need to do now is repair those as they break and try and get a few new ones as they come along. So we're pretty well flat broke. So my current intent is, well, I did the cleanup. So current intent is just go and see what else I can find out and about. Go and see if I can find more bones. Go and run over to perhaps New Glade and pick up those last 2 quests and see how much... Oh, I need to fill this up with lava. And see the resources that are required to rebuild certain components of the town. You know, we've got all of those things to kind of fix up still, like the tier 1. That's kind of important. I think really what it needs is just the iron and the hardstone, and then we'll be good. There's also all of those oil wells out there, and there's an achievement for collecting a maximum quantity or whatever from those, so that's also on my mind. I'm just gonna drop this here and let's go on a little adventure. Let's go drive around, see how many more bones I can get. There are only 9 left, and let's track them down. I knew there would be at least one more bone in the in here. This is the little maze area. I knew there'd be something in here, so I'm gonna drive through the whole thing and see if I can find any more. How many? I said I got 9 left, so now we've only got 8 left. Okay, so a little bit of a change of plans, of course, as always this happens. I stopped by briefly here, and things are broken. The system has stopped, so we have to make a little bit of cash here. And unfortunately, I don't think there's a whole lot of cash to be made. So let's just see here when I dump this in here. Oh God. Oh, I did a good job. It actually all went in. Perfect. Now let's grab the gold. I think I'll probably mostly use the gold because I'm wondering if I can save up the iron for one of those other things over yonder, building one of the town buildings up, perhaps you know, tier 1, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? We're trying to get that tier 1 done. Let's put this on here as well, because it is entirely possible that I can dump these in here as well and make something big. I'll just run it back. I was wondering, so I had come by briefly. The plan was just stop and check to see if things were broken and move on from there. But what actually ended up happening was I found out that I had not taken the 2 bins that were here, because I was looking at this and I was like, why is it empty? Like there's literally nothing in them. Knowing that I had like a bunch of shit. Knowing I had a ton of shit, and it's right there. And it was still in the buckets. It was still in the buckets. So I dumped one out, and then immediately the system stopped. I was like, God damn it. So everything turned off. So anyway, it's all good. We will get it sorted. Okay, so we got our 4, we got 2, and then we got 1. Okay, perfect. Now then, you... Oh, okay, good. There's our gold bar. Let's just... How much do you weigh? How much? 400 bucks. $400 is enough for the little system there, but I will just quickly make a stab. Let's see here as well. 34. We're gonna just take this into town. Actually, no. We'll make it... Do we take it down? If 50... This is not gonna be enough for that building. So I will actually make another axe. And this I will take, though. So we'll put the 2 bricks in that system. I'm understanding, though, more and more as we continue on, more and more Tiny420 your comments about that, and I think I've got the right thing now. I know this is the wrong button. I think we need this set up, and that'll be good. And then I think, what, do we need a counter, or do I just dial in the numbers and then it'll overwrite it or something? Oh, Okay. Yeah. Okay, I understand. That makes perfect sense. So we can make that happen. Let's make our axe, and then we'll run and we'll go and make a little bit more money just so that we can continue onwards with our system. A repair system is important, and here's an opposite to the axe that we made earlier. This one's a little ugly. It's like, it reminds me of Minecraft, our little golden axe. Also, I briefly looked up online because I was curious, you know, I was having difficulty finding some bones, and what I found was that the map I was using doesn't actually have all of the bones indicated on it, and they think that you have to go to Mott's Island. So we may actually have all of the bones already from this section of the map, and we might need to go to Mott's Island. And that's honestly, that's pretty good because we didn't use the map actually at all. I was tempted to because I was kind of like, I'm not seeing any, and I feel like I got most of them. The only area I didn't really do too well was the shattered outpost, so we'll have to do that. But anyway, it's all good. Here is the other leg that I have in my possession. Take the leg. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're so close to being done. We're so close to finishing that beautiful little dino. Now, let's see here. I need to sell first. We gotta sell first. Do other stuff after. Not selling that. I am selling you. Give it to me. There we go. I don't know how much this is worth. Not a lot. Not a lot, but that's okay. And then let's drive backwards. I feel like I only needed something like a 50 weight iron for this thing over here. If memory is serving me correct. That's what I feel is what's needed over here. So you need 30. Oh, I had enough. That kills me a little bit, but it is what it is. So that's only 16. I'll take it back. This one should probably be enough, right? Nope, it's not. Okay, but together, they're totally fine. So let's do that. Perfect. We'll have a 30 iron bar by the end of the day, so we'll get that done. We're just backing up here because we need more repair stuff as I flip. So we are back. We got everything that we needed. We actually got a couple of extra things, but first things first, let's repair just everything. I know, it's not an effective use of our resources, but it just makes life easier. And let's have it run through. So, oh, then that's everything going and making a mess. I wanted to go watch, but it's done the trick. So everything's set in there, and I'm still confused. I thought I had bought a gem polisher already, but I see it nowhere. So I'm gonna go on a limb here and guess that I didn't actually purchase the thing. And then what I also did is I bought one of these, and we've got a couple of replacement pieces here. So this is something I'm quite happy about. I bought a couple of these just to a couple pipes and another intake. Hello, Jesus, another intake just so that I can leave these running all the time. And if I could make my way over, that would be ideal. So there we go. And then I bought a straight one so that I don't need to hear that drip every time I'm over there, because I hate it and I want nothing to do with that. So there we go. Beautiful. Making a mess too, so that's always nice. But we have a beautiful little magnet stick to clean up the remnants. So there we go. Let's take all of this, and I see that it's not really working, so let's just put it down again. There we go. And the system can take care of that falling in, because I simply do not care. Take it. Look at it go straight. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So now then, we're gonna deal with that beautiful iron situation that we all know and love. After we just inspect, everything's good. Everything's sorting well. What the fuck's going on here? What is going on with this one? I feel like maybe I need to take this one out. It gets confused because everything still made its way over, but why is this one getting filled with random shit? Here's my solution. Come here. I'm not going to use you anyway, so on you go. Nope, no, no, no. Come here. On here you go. There we go. So that should, in theory, fix this problem, I'm hoping, because nothing should be... Okay. Nothing should be going down there. So let's just dump all of this back out. Really, nothing should fall out into this bucket. I'm happy I put the bucket there because it's solving some problems. But see, there you go. And still, let me just take this and just... Yep, nothing. No palladium or anything. But there are still emeralds. There's still all of the gems plus diamond now. So that's nice. And yeah, you might be wondering why did I do this? I'm looking for that sweet palladium and core stone. Actually, I think we already have palladium. It's core stone that I'm after. So anyway, just take this now and I'll put it where it belongs. I'll put it where it belongs, which is back on the conveyor, because the conveyor is more effective than I am. No, I didn't ask for that. Okay, come here. Get out of my way. All right, perfect. We're good. It's sorted. So eventually we'll find a piece of core stone and we'll take care of it. But for now, it stays. And then also eventually we'll be able to cut those all up. I'm gonna need several more. Big pain in the ass, really, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. It'll happen eventually. We also bought some of these. Because why not? Now, is that facing the right way? It is. Perfect. And we're going to put all of the quests on them for now. Leaving them kind of assigned because I'm not really interested in doing the quests at this point. I'm just kind of interested in getting them off of the ground and staying a little bit more organized. So, you know, the quests just I don't really know what the point of all of the scout tokens are, and I also don't know if there's an achievement. Actually, let me check. Is there an achievement for scout tokens? There is. It's accumulate 10,000 scout guild tokens. Or are they just scout? Yeah, no, scout guild tokens. So we should actually do those quests, because does this one give me 5,000 right here? This one, 5,000. So if I do a couple of those, I'll actually be I'll be hitting the number we need. So that'll be good. It's just they don't. Right now, as far as I know, the scout guild tokens don't actually do much for us, but there are hints in the comments that they will help us get tickets or go and buy some stuff out over on Mott's Island. So that is my piece of information for you. That is our knowledge piece today. There is no King's Quest or anything, and you know, ultimately it's just repairing New Gale. Or New Glade, sorry. That's what we're up to. So, okay, perfect. This is looking good. What we need to do is get tier 1 repaired so we can get more of those diggers going. And I need to fill that up, and there you go. And that's going to be more than 30, so I'm really, really quite excited about that. And then we're also going to just say screw it, take the gold too while we're at it, and put that down there. There we go. Perfect timing. And yeah, and then we're good there, so let's take the gold. The gold isn't probably not needed for rebuilding anything for now. Did you not melt yet? Please tell me I didn't dump all of those on the ground. Thank God. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I accidentally pulled, I think, out from under there somehow. And I actually managed to get a piece of core stone. So, let's actually take this little friend here and put it down where it belongs. So now we'll be able to sort core stone out. So that actually was very convenient that happened like that. So I am happy about it. There we go. Take that. Interesting to have one of those miss. Actually, I think that was my fault from using the magnet. Come here. Come. Why couldn't I pick that up? Oh God, now that's filled. Okay, fine. Everything is totally fine. I am not worried about it in the slightest bit. 10 out of 10 go us. So let's weigh you. How much are you? Yeah, okay, so I mean, can I actually sneak a bit of... can actually take some if I'm wise here. Let's do this. Oh, I need a... Oh, that won't actually work. Do I have a... I do. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm not even speaking fully. I'm not even finishing my thoughts. What I need to do is take a little bit of water off that so that I can run that little cutter there, and I'll cut it to the weight that I want. And then I'll use that little button right there to do it, I think. Or... yeah, that'll be fine. I hope. Let's see if this works. I don't... let's clear that and do 30. I pushed play, so I don't know. I'll see what happens. I'm gonna just dump the little boy here, this little friend. Let's take you, and I'm just gonna put it right there, right at the start. And in theory, I think it'll go through it. So let's turn it back on. And it doesn't really look like that worked. So maybe I needed another. No, don't go. Okay. I'm causing problems. There we go. Did that work? Which one's 30 now? Are you 30? Oh, perfect. It's 30 on the dot. Okay, so that's how that works. That is how that works. That is phenomenal. Love that to bits. So that took... but what if it took something smaller than 30? Also, it dumped it out that side, which I really wasn't expecting. So how much does this weigh? 69. So if I take this and cut it into something smaller, right? 17. What happens if I throw this in now at 17? Okay, it just goes through. So it will shrink things, but it won't combine them. So... okay. Oh, and we just got an achievement. Melt 1,000 ice in the ice melter. Look at us go. Look at us go. Do our little fancy dance. Here we are at the jeweler. Let me take this and give it to the man. 1,500, not bad. That gives us a little bit of money to work with now. Oh, did that combine? Nice. And then we just need to drive back. And what I'm actually here to buy, really, is the... oh, gosh. I'm here to buy the magnifying glass. Really, that's all I think I need. I think now my money can kind of just be pooled towards that. I do need a gem cutter too, because I think that we've been neglected in that area, and I'd like to take care of it. What am I grabbing? I am grabbing the magnifying glass. Here we are. I'll grab that. And I mean, I could grab the logic gem compressor, but I'm really not. I don't know. Do I need that now? Maybe I'll just buy it now because I've got the money. And then, you know, we've got 400 bucks left. So eventually we'll go to Shattered Breach, Shattered Outpost, whatever it's called. What's it called? Shattered Outpost. We'll go to the Shattered Outpost, and we will go and get ourselves a little gem cutter. But the moment of truth here is going over here and setting up the tier 1 building, repairing it, and realizing that I'm silly because I just blew money on that when I could be blowing money on diggers. But it's fine. It's all good. We'll see what's in here, and we'll get it done. There you go. And give me this. Such a disaster making it go boom. And so we're talking tier 1. There's another one. If I buy that, oh, it does lock it up. How dare you, game? How much does this cost again? 430? Do I have 430? Nope. Of course not. I'm close, but not quite. The smelter, of course, those were always fun. There's a drill masterwork design place on the volcano peak. Place of the Volcalidus peak. Sorry, Volcalidus peak. Another dull ice shop. Dull pick. Ah, phenomenal. I've been waiting for a dull pick. Or a pick. Dull masterwork design. A master place on smelts required, weight and resources, pull the lever. Ooh. So is this how we're going to get those? See how when I hover over this, you get speed bonus, dig size bonus? Am I going to get buffs, potentially, for those? And some of them might be negative. Some might have negative buffs. Ooh, that's really interesting. So learning more as always. Every day is a lesson learned. And I'm just excited to continue onwards. Continue with you folks as you come along on my journey to Volcalidus, and for the chaos that these episodes always are, bouncing around on all of the things and learning every single day. And of course, if you are leaving comments down below, I do really appreciate it. On occasion, like today, for instance, I've done a little bit of a batch recording, so recorded before that previous episodes come out. So it's not that I'm not listening to you, it's that I haven't seen it yet. But I will be replying, and hopefully we'll be able to kind of get things lined up well as we come along here. But your advice is always welcomed and always appreciated, so keep it coming. And back home we are. If you folks did enjoy this episode, please do let me know down below. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.